Welcome back to Deeper Than Most. I'm your host, Sav, and
I'm DJ.
And today we're going to be coming to you guys with a conspiracy slash theory. So, as you can tell by the title of the episode, it's going to be the Hollow Earth theory slash conspiracy. So, that's what we're bringing to you guys today.
Yeah.
Yes, and disclaimer, I know that podcasts are all about audio, and my voice sounds like crap right now. I had an amazing weekend and just enjoyed myself, and I get lit. I get loud. So I lost my voice. So disclaimer on that. It does sound raspy right now, but yeah, I'll be fine.
It was a very awakening time.
It was great. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump in today's episode. We are going to take an inside look at the inside.
Yeah, wait. So, babe, quick question. Hollow Earth, like, when you hear that, what do you think about?
Ooh. I don't know. I think of Earth being like a donut, almost. But not really like a donut, but like a bead.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Where like
I can see that.
Yeah, it's like mainly exterior, but then you do have like the two.
Kind of like, I can see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The little tunnel running through the middle.
That's kind of scary to think about, though, because if that's the case, we'll get into it, though.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, for today's first intro topic, we have how many? 2 intro topics today.
Mm-hmm.
And the first intro topic for today is a cookie-shaped planet shard. So,
wow.
babe, just look at that picture, though.
Ew. It looked like a...
No, it looks cool.
It looks cool, but... Yeah, we just know it looks cool.
It looks really cool to me.
It does look nice, though.
So I'm going to mispronounce words. Beware.
Nigga.
Yeah, I know. The Ama is the first known interstellar object detected passing through the solar system, according to Wiki. So take that information what you will, because everybody knows Wiki is not 100% like yeah, it's not a credible source. So, but that's what we did find on Wiki. This object was discovered in 2017 originally by Robert Weirich, I think. Weirich in Hawaii.
Right.
At the Haleakala Observatory. This object was said to look like a pancake-shaped disc. So if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and insert the clip again so you could see it right here. It's really cool too. It's like, if you're not watching this on YouTube, it's red and it's kind of like a flapjack. Not necessarily a pancake, because pancakes are perfect, but like a flapjack where it's just flat and the edges are just wonky. And then it kind of has like a hole in the middle.
Ew.
So, right. A recent study done in March 2021, so this month, I don't know exactly the day, but sometime this month, a study that was done says that this mystery object could be a remnant of a Pluto-like world.
Oh, wow. Because remember, a while ago, they said that Pluto, it's not a planet anymore, so it's just a dwarf. So
right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it could be a remnant of a Pluto-like world, and it's cool because it's shaped like a cookie, which is awesome. Yeah. And it's huge too, coming in at 148 feet or 45 meters in length, I believe. This shard, yeah, I know, huge. This shard is made of frozen nitrogen, just like Pluto's surface, and Neptune's largest moon, which is Titan.
Yeah. So, like, in terms of this whole cookie planet shard thing, have they done anything else with it? Like, or is it just what you found?
Just what I found. It's just been observed. It is also believed the shard is from another solar system, and an impact knocked a chunk off into space, which is this chunk. So they believe that it was a part of a Pluto-like world, but in a solar system like far beyond our own. So some type of impact had happened in another solar system, and it just knocked this chunk off of whatever it was attached to and sent it flying through the universe, and it ended up in our solar system.
That's interesting. Because it's like...
And they said it wasn't an asteroid and it wasn't a comet because it didn't have a tail. It wasn't an asteroid because it didn't have like a gravitational pull to the sun or any other like planets. So it was literally just like shooting in here. Yeah.
Just zooming through, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
But they knew it wasn't a comet either. It was also speculated this shard could be an alien artifact, which I thought was really cool because, I mean, aliens. I'm always down for aliens. Like, aliens? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of, like, alien artifact. I don't know what it would be, but yeah.
Yeah, everything that's, like, not known, they just rule it out and say, oh, it's alien. But, like, they're not wrong.
Hardly, because they don't even want to talk about aliens. They try to hide it from us.
So, do you guys have student loan debt? Is it crippling your life?
Is this an infomercial right now?
It's not.
But it could be. It's like, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So, student debt. It's a big problem for America right now. And as a collective, did you know 45 million Americans owe over $1.71 trillion to
the government?
the government?
That's ridiculous. School. But didn't Biden say when he gets into office, he would kind of like abolish student debt?
Yeah, so I read up
like
on that.
As a whole, oh God.
Yeah, so I read up on that. And he's talking about doing it, but for 2-year like colleges instead, like community colleges and stuff.
That's gross. There's always a catch.
Yeah. And it's also for people that are working, say like teachers or nonprofit like jobs and stuff like that, or like city workers and stuff like that. So
really?
Yeah.
So that's really limited.
Yeah, that is kind of limited as opposed to like Bernie Sanders and the other candidates. They were speaking in terms of making it free or at least cheaper, which would make sense, but we'll get there. So, like the New York Times editor, Spencer, I think his name is Spencer Bocat-Lindell, presented 2 arguments as to why it should be canceled. His first argument was economic injustice, which basically states, you know, the whole thing about how education is supposed to be sought after, like higher education is something that should be sought after because it'll help you in the long run. Yeah,
it's supposed to be something that's meant to benefit you, and that's why you take the initiative to take that extra step.
Right.
Like, you're not just doing it for no reason, you know?
It just doesn't seem, you know, nobody would have an incentive, really. So the big thing with this argument, it says, you know, it frames education as a faulty or fraudulent investment because generations of Americans were told that the investment would eventually pay off since the federal government is lending you the money to go to school. See, that's the incentive I was talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah, no. It's trash. It's really messed up, though, because all these people, like,
what else is new?
Have spent their whole lives, like, and their families, like, whole families just going down the drain or not having a job like right after college. It sucks.
For real. Crazy.
And then his second argument was that it's an enlightened society deal. He says...
That's always fun.
Right. He says, it frames education as a greater good, which means it should be free or cheap for everyone. Because, you know, countries like Norway...
Which makes sense.
Right. Countries like Norway and Sweden, they have, like, free college or,
like free healthcare and universal healthcare,
Yeah, even, like, places like Sweden...
that make sense?
Yeah. Even places like Sweden and Germany, like, they have, like, low-cost programs for...
Yeah, like... I don't care. Like, America needs to just get with it. Stop the crap.
Right. Literally.
You know, we just got to do better.
Honestly, we need a like we really
need a reset.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Like something.
Cut the matrix off. This shit ain't fun no more.
Yeah, I know. Right? Stop pulling the strings. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into The hollow Earth theory / conspiracy.
Woo.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into the backstory of the hollow Earth theory.
Woo.
All right, so jumping straight into the backstory, the author of the book Hollow, which his name is Owen Egerton.
Mm-hmm.
I think Egerton or Egerton. I don't know. It could be either or.
I'll go with Egerton on this one.
Okay. Owen Egerton volunteered to sail to the North Pole to locate an entrance to Hollow Earth. According to Hollow Earth lore on Reddit, located at either pole is something called a sim hole.
That's a funny saying.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and insert a picture now, like just so you can see kind of what it would look like. Basically, if you're looking at a picture of it, it would show Earth, but just kind of put a tube through the top and the bottom, like a straw.
Kind of like
it's just a hole in the middle, so it's just hollow, literally in the middle.
That's scary
on the North and the South Pole, so from the top and the bottom. This expedition never happened, as far as he knows. So he did volunteer, but it didn't follow through. Yeah. As far as he knows. Right. So Egerton. That's what, or was it Egerton? I forgot again. Okay. Egerton stated to interviewers it was funded, and then it was going to have to be funded by people sending money, and it's kind of gone up and down from there. But who knows? We might not be hearing from them for a few years, and then they'll come out of the South Pole, and the world will have changed. Now, that's a statement right there.
That's interesting.
That's a statement, dude.
That's real interesting. Because, just look at how he said that.
Yeah, dropping hints.
Who knows? It's going up and down.
Mr. Egerton knew what was going on.
Nothing, but I know something. You feel me?
Yeah, he just sounded a little too confident in that.
Yeah,
the world will have changed.
That was a very casual statement.
Yeah, he knew what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. So we all know that the Earth is layered, right? With crust and all this liquid magma, because the Earth is still cooling from billions of years ago.
And the tectonic plates. And,
all that fun stuff. Oof. So, Rodney Clough, author of World Top Secret, Our Earth is Hollow, stated, suspended in the center of that hollow is an interior sun that is divided by day and night sides.
And when they say that, I kind of get confused because I'm trying to picture an interior sun. Cool.
Right, I can get behind that.
But that's divided by day and night sides. So does that mean that half the sun shines and the other half is just dark? That doesn't make sense.
Or is it working the same way us that believe that Earth is round, like that theory, how it's light on one part of the world but dark on the other side? Does it work that same way?
I don't think so, because it's a tube as opposed to a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's inside the tube. If it were outside the tube, yes.
Oh, yeah. But
it's inside. So think about if you have a candle inside of a straw, for example.
Yeah.
Or a tunnel. It would light up.
It would just light up the whole thing. So
yes.
The night side, where is it coming?
I don't know. So, take this information as you will, because this is a theory and a conspiracy, and honestly, I don't know. I'm undecided. I'm kind of divided on if I believe this theory or not.
Oh, I totally feel
I want to believe this theory, but the thing is just there's not a lot of probable evidence, and there's not a lot of...
But let's not say probable. We can say tangible for something.
Yeah, there's not a lot of tangible evidence.
Because
there's just not a lot to go off of, at all.
There, but, it's something that people
have to
see to believe.
It's a lot of circumstantial shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
According to science, In 1692, Edmund Halley had a theory that the planet is a series of nested spherical shells, all spinning different directions surrounding a center core. Space between each shell may have had luminous atmospheres that could sustain life.
Which, the way they're explaining it is, so there's a ball, there's a core, right?
Right.
And there's just layers and layers of spheres all just simultaneously spinning rapidly around the ball. But in between those layers, they're saying that those atmospheres could sustain life in each of those layers. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So all the layers that Earth has, they're saying that
each one has life.
That's anything could be under there because all parts could sustain life. Like that's a big claim.
Yeah.
That's bold. But continue.
And that was the old theory. So then it comes in with a new theory that says the center is one big cavern and a small sun in the center, creating a lush, livable environment. So it's kind of like the eye of a hurricane in a sense. It's kind of like the eye of a hurricane in a sense. Which, I mean, I ain't never experienced that. Or, you know, I don't know how that goes for people that do experience that. But they usually say it's, like, not as bad as the outside. So I don't know.
But it just sounds nice but scary at the same time.
Yeah.
And I think it's that whole unknown factor for me. It's just...
Yeah. With most of these, like, conspiracies, it's usually an unknown factor. Until you find out the stuff that you do find out.
And then it's just over and done with after that.
Because sometimes it's not as intense as the conspiracy made it, and then other times it actually is that intense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, Sims holes. Well, this is what you brought up earlier at the beginning, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. It says in 1818, John Cleve Sims Jr. brought forth the idea of the poles being holes. To John, the whole universe was hollow.
Literally. The whole universe.
Which really intrigues me, because if that's the case, like how we really been like living on the planet?
That, I don't know. I can't even wrap my head around that, because that doesn't make sense.
Because that would affect so much, like gravity, and then...
I know, but the universe being hollow, that just doesn't make sense to me. I can't even, like, try to understand that.
Well, just leave that to the physicist and the math guys.
Like, what...
I don't know.
What would make you think that? I don't understand. Some bold claims. There's some bold claims, okay?
Crazy stuff happening back then. We're alive now and not then.
Yes. Now we want to go ahead and take the time to thank our sponsor, Anchor. And we're going to go ahead... Oh, my voice. Damn. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and drop that right now. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free and it's easy to use.
There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast straight from your phone or computer, making it the best user experience around.
Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more, making it so you don't have to upload to each individual platform.
And the best thing about it, you can make money straight from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
So please, download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. And that's anchor.fm, spelled ANCHOR.FM.
So what are you doing? Download the free Anchor app now. Okay, now we want to go ahead and jump into some alternate theories. And
those are always fun.
Yeah, these are actually pretty interesting. When I was doing the research on this particular theory, like, I don't know, it's just kind of out there. Like, if I were living in that time, though, I would probably be riding the train.
Yeah, no, definitely.
With this specific theory right here. Yeah, right. Like, what else is there to do at that time? That was probably, like, hot shit, right? You know, like, they're probably like, damn, you heard about that news stuff?
Just imagine that. Like,
yeah, this guy's talking crazy.
Yeah, this man said the earth is hollow, man. Like,
yeah, right. It's just a big hole. It's a donut.
It's a lie.
Okay, so this alternate theory is about a natural healer / cult leader who by the name Cyrus Teed. He had a different approach, an inverted idea. A cellular cosmology. This placed the uni in a shell. So basically, the universe would be, huh?
We a hermit crab?
God, oh my gosh, kind of. But okay, have you ever seen that like Google picture where it's like these hands holding like the universe in the palm of their hand or whatever? That like meme picture or whatever, or like a Tumblr picture. Yeah, that. Essentially, that's what it would look like. Is that so? Kind of like a cuff around, and it would just be kind of like a contact lens. Think of it like that, a contact lens, where it's round, but it's just a shell.
I can get with that.
Yeah. So according to Teed, we were living inside Hollow Earth, looking up at the universe.
Looking up?
Yes. So basically, we were probably at the base of the shell, and how the shell would be coming outwards, we would be looking up into that. Ooh, it's a mind bender. Like, it just sounds crazy talking about it, which is why it's so hard to like know for sure if I can just jump on the train and believe this theory, but it's a cool one. It's fun, you know? So, also, it was believed stars were a reflection of a strange solar mechanism. Basically, what they're saying is stars aren't real and that somehow light reflecting off of something in the universe is creating a projection of specks of light, creating stars.
Playing games.
I know, like
why is you doing all?
Everything's just a joke. Like what the fuck? Yeah, it's crazy. Whole life is a lie.
Literally.
Damn.
But that's
nothing new. We used to that, right? Yeah. So Teed renamed himself Koresh, and through his theory, he gained a following, and thus started his cult. So he was a natural healer while he was Cyrus Teed. And once he made that name change, he named himself Koresh and became a cult leader to the Koreshan Unity. And this occult was established in Estero, Florida in 1894.
Now, I don't know much about...
In the 1800s. They was doing cults back in the 1800s, dude.
Way before then.
I know, yeah, probably, dude. Like, for real.
The Freemasons go back to early Egyptian, but let's not talk.
Jeez. Way back.
Not Egyptian, Roman, my bad. Don't fact check me. But I've never really heard of the Koreshan Unity before. Like, what's that about?
I haven't either. I don't know. I think it was just about the theory. Like, that's what they believed. Yeah.
Kind of like tinfoil hat people.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Though the colony size was very extensive in the cult.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of people. It must have been popping.
Yeah. It's just so funny because, like, it had to be word of mouth. Like.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they didn't have what we have.
I mean, they got they had the little chariots, I guess, in the newspaper boys, but like...
That's not the same.
Yeah.
So in 1908, after Teed passed, most of the members of the cult disbanded.
Of course, they just...
But the cult is still alive till this day. Very faint and very spread apart. Not a lot of members left, but... definitely people that have like carried it on and carried on the message and kind of just their theories and what they believe, and so yeah, it is still out there but very faintly. So
usually that's how it works.
It really did die off.
A lot of
when he died off.
With a lot, yeah, that's usually how it works with a lot of cults. Like they'll have a leader and they'll die or they'll get arrested, and you'll have your extremists, but then usually the majorities just leave. They just go away. Because a lot of times people like join these cults and things to be a part of something. Yeah. Like to feel like they belong to something. And once that's over, they just quit. Like they're done with it.
Yeah, that's it. Like just lose all motivation, all hope.
So, this little place, the Hollow Earth, like is not shy to anything cool because there are even little conspiracies around it. Like...
which is what makes it a conspiracy and a theory. Yeah. Because there's a theory that it is real.
Right.
But, we don't know because nobody's ever found any proof of it. But that just means that we probably just haven't found it yet. Like, you never know. But it does defy a lot of facts that we know about life. But then again, those facts could be lies because
Could be.
the government. But
Ooh.
what?
Bro, this whole thing just made me think of like two things at once. But we'll get into that in a second.
Okay, but it's also a conspiracy because there's just a lot of conspiracies surrounding it, you know, if it were a real thing. So we're going to go ahead and jump into those.
Speculation. Hitler is alive and escaped to Hollow Earth by making a deal with its people. With its people, huh?
Bro, that would be crazy.
But
I don't know if that would, like, stand true till today. Like, I don't think he would still be alive, like, today, right? That would probably have been, like, a couple of years ago, but I think it's been so long since then.
Yeah, no, he definitely...
Like, it would have been past the time that he would have still been able to be alive, so... I mean... Unless he, you know, was immortal or a part of the Illuminati or... who knows? Who knows?
There are a couple, like, World War vets still alive.
Oh, well then maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, no, they live for a long time.
If it is real, yeah.
They're scary.
So the second conspiracy is it is thought to be a lush tropical paradise environment. So Florida, but no, it made me think of, you remember that movie Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Ooh, why are we the same person? Because I was thinking that same thing.
Dude,
like,
first off, I love that movie, The Rock. Yes, like he killed it in there.
Just watched it for The Rock.
No, like he killed it. He did a good job. It was hilarious. But
my name's Dewan, not Dwayne.
Okay. But yeah, that was a really good movie, but I think like the atmosphere of like the center of the earth in that movie like is what they're referring to, because it was great. Or even like Avatar. Like, what if it looked like that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh. I just came up with that conspiracy.
Hold up.
What do you think about that? Hold on. I just created a new conspiracy.
Wait. You said Avatar. You didn't say... You talking about the movie,
I'm talking about the Blue People Avatar.
Okay.
Yes, the Blue People Avatar. I just created a conspiracy. The Hollow Earth is... What is that world called? Can we look it up?
Yeah,
let's look it up.
Because I don't remember.
Avatar world name.
Also, guys, hope you're having a great day today. Spring is coming in.
Pandora. Sorry.
There you go.
So, yes. My conspiracy is Hollow Earth is just like Pandora.
Maybe.
Based off of this conspiracy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But back to what I was saying. So, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the coming of spring. This is a beautiful time, a time for growth and change. So, I encourage everyone to take their time out of their day, whether it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Just take some time to relax and be present in the moment. So, back to us. And this gets good because it says it's also home to a race of humans, aliens, and giants. Which humans and aliens...
That reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Right.
Humans, aliens, and giants, oh my. Hell yeah.
Which I'm cool with.
Because that's an odd little mix.
Part. But when it comes to giants, dude,
giants are creepy.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like...
Doing too much.
So since they're giants, like... Are they humanoid giants? Because
I don't even want to think about it. I don't know. But that is kind of crazy, though. And we'll kind of tap into that a little bit more with the whole humans thing. Because it's kind of interesting. Yeah. The little facts that they have surrounding humans, what they would be like in Hollow Earth.
Right.
So the fourth conspiracy is... most cases, it's believed to be descendants of ancient races. So the humans that live in Hollow Earth would be ancient races such as Lemurians. And I don't know if this is like related to lemurs. I don't know. That's a mind trip on its own. Lemur people. Don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
Though.
No, okay, yeah. Now I'm intrigued.
I want to see what that looks like because you said lemur people, and I wasn't expecting that at all.
People, I don't know if they're really like lemurs. Yeah,
I doubt they look like lemurs, but that was great.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
I gotta put that on the shirt. Whoa!
Oh, they just look like regular people.
They look like Michael Cera.
They look like gods and stuff.
Oh, that's that white race of aliens.
Oh. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It is.
I forget what they're called, but
That's what it
exactly
is. Yeah. So that would be the aliens part. But also for the humans part is it would also, or it could also be the 10 lost tribes of Israel, which basically these tribes were going through the North Pole and they were led by God.
Right.
And entered Hollow Earth.
So this is like that one story where they were being led out of bondage, I believe. Yeah, it was a Moses story. Mm-hmm. If you are Christian or if you're familiar with it, you know the story I'm talking about. But that's what that sounds like.
Could be. You never know. It might connect.
It may.
It might make sense.
So, inhabitants are peace-loving, far advanced, have flying saucer technology, and perfect health. Sounds like the life.
Right.
And it says like they live for hundreds of years. Mm-hmm. Ew, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. But it's kind of
like,
cool.
Think about it though. If human expectancy were literally a century, how do you think?
Okay, that's too. Well, damn. I mean, yeah, it's hundreds of years. Shit. Yeah. A couple of centuries, actually. Yeah. No, that's too much. No.
Their science is also more advanced because they live longer. Well, yeah, I would hope.
Makes sense.
I would hope it.
But that's just so cool to think about. Dude, literally. Fucking Pandora. Fucking Avatar.
I'll take it.
Just paint them blue.
I'll take it.
Why don't you?
I'll take it.
Paint them blue.
I'll take it.
So the sixth conspiracy is that it is said to believe Hollow Earth has a perfect climate. It produces animals and people that are larger and healthier than us on the surface. Bigger and better. You get the gist.
Wait. Oh, okay. So they just in there. They're just in the middle of the earth. Trees grow to be 1,000 feet tall, with humans standing at 15 feet tall. All of this is associated with Agartha, a legendary city at the Earth's core, often tied to Eastern mysticism.
Yes.
Agartha.
And isn't Agartha the name that was given through Reddit?
Yeah, I think Reddit came up with that.
The Reddit community Hollow Earth.
Reddit is notorious for coming up
and you said it was a big following on there, right? Like it's a huge community.
It's like 4,000 people.
Oh, well, that's still big.
I'm talking about in terms of like the theory itself.
That's still big.
Community, yeah.
Yeah. So next we have evidence. Evidence of the Hollow Earth theory. So, a secret journal entry by Admiral Richard Byrd claimed to be the first to fly over the North and South Poles. So he's claiming to be the first to do it, that he did do it. I don't know where the proof is. But he claims
he said he did.
That he was the one, yeah. And according to Believers, Byrd's secret journal from 1947 included a report of him flying inside one of the poles and making contact with the inner Earth race. This was supposedly covered up, though. So they basically tossed it out, threw away the key, locked it up.
Nixon
and hid it, or probably got rid of it.
No, what they usually do is they have like a little top.
But that's the whole thing, that's the whole part of the conspiracy behind it. Like, yeah, sure, that could be evidence, but then again, is it evidence? Because you're taking just a man's word. But then again, we took a man's word for the Bible. So go ahead and ponder that.
Whoa, that guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like.
Yeah.
What else can I compare it to?
Our ending questions. So, my first one for you and everyone out there is, what other secret civilizations have you heard of?
The Sumerian.
Oh.
And Atlantis. We should cover Atlantis one day.
I'm down for that.
I love Atlantis. And I think that's it.
For me, it's like the disappearance of Jamestown and Roanoke.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah. definitely gotta get into those because literally things just vanish.
We should definitely cover the Roanoke one.
I'm with it.
Let us know if you guys want us to cover the Roanoke. That'd be a really interesting episode. All right. The next question is, does this theory make sense to you? So do you believe this theory or the conspiracies behind it, if you do believe it? And if you do believe that this could be possible, why? And if you don't, why not? I personally, like I said before, am undecided. I'm in the middle. I don't know.
Right.
It's cool. I want to think about it. I want to support it, but at the same time, there's just nothing that's concrete about this.
Right.
And that's my take on that. So what about you? Where do you stand in this?
For me personally, it's there until it's not. That's just cut and dry. It's there until it's not. Because how do we know?
We don't. That's the thing. Yeah, we don't.
We're not. They're not gonna tell us stuff like that. So
No.
it's up in the air. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not.
But if it is, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm with it.
Oh,
I'm with everything. I'm
seriously,
down.
if the world is as weird as all these conspiracy theories make it out to be, I'm with all of it.
Yeah.
And
I would hope that it is because this ain't it.
Yeah, no. This dimension
I need
is not
some spice
for me.
in my
I
life.
want to ascend.
Yeah.
This one isn't for me.
This is just too bland.
Yeah, it's a little temporary.
But it'd be like that. Maybe in the future when we're half robotic.
Yes.
But that's a whole nother episode.
Yeah. Oh, also, how about all the different little gadgets that they keep making? That's weird.
What little gadgets? Did something else come out?
No, it's just weird enough. We already have 3D
just
printing.
lately?
Yeah.
3D printing is a motherfucker.
That's a real one right there. It's
honestly really cool though.
A lot of these inventions
it's kind of like
real
magic if you think of it.
Yeah, a lot of them have been for healthcare purposes though.
Which is good. Healthcare advances are always good.
If you're gonna invest,
but then again, it's it's good to a certain extent because at the end of the day, it always feeds back into big pharma.
Yeah, which
and
you can definitely thank the war.
That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, big pharma. But that's another episode because I really need to say some things about big pharma. I just have a very strong opinion about what's going on.
Yeah, I have a lot to say, and
it's just very interesting, and it's very secretive and polluted at the same time. A lot of people are in the know, but nobody really knows.
Yeah, everybody knows something, but don't nobody know nothing.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a mind trip. So the last question is, would you be open to visiting Agartha? And if there was a little train or a bus or something, an Uber to the Hollow Earth, to Agartha, sure. If it's Avatar, Blue People Avatar, I'm with it.
Avatar,
if it's Pandora, I'm with it. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool too, but...
Wow.
No, but it's just the visuals in that movie. I just love that movie. James Cameron did his thing. He did his thing.
Movie. It's a beautiful movie.
Did his thing. Damn, we should watch that tonight.
Yeah,
we're probably going to end up watching Avatar. I'm not going to fall asleep. Anyways, this is not about to turn into me falling asleep. And we will be getting a bigger tapestry too. So yeah, the background's still gonna be changing, so bear with us.
Well, that's beautiful because
we got
time to change, guys. Yeah, definitely. We're in the time of change, so you'll be seeing that.
It is. Yeah, the seasons are changing and the weather is changing.
Yeah.
And nature and your environment is changing.
Always.
And so is the background of DTM. It's changing.
We're changing.
Yeah.
We're all changing.
And also, let us know what you guys are thinking about our Greek mythology series.
Yes.
We will be dropping another Greek mythology episode next month in April, so stay tuned for that. It'll just drop whenever. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll see it.
You never know when. We just be doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then also tell us your thoughts about our FNC series. I was gonna say theories. Yeah. Let us know what you think about our FNC series, which is our 50 Notorious Crimes series, which is our true crime series that we're starting.
Series.
Yes, series.
Series.
Take a shot every time we say series. Okay. So, that is all we have for you guys today. It's been real. It's been fun. And this was a great episode. I really enjoyed this today.
A great episode.
I really needed this. Like, it's always a fun time filming these episodes for you guys. And we really love the love and we really love the feedback. And we appreciate all of the support.
Yes. Support Black podcast.
Yes. Support millennials. Support fucking just the support. Like, fuck it. Share the love. Everybody's going through a tough time. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself.
Grab a beer.
Educate yourself.
Pancakes. Rub your cat. Who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be getting a cat soon. Who knows?
Somebody's birthday is coming up.
Not until like the end of the year.
Doesn't matter. It's coming.
Not until November, dude.
Your birthday can be every month if you want it to be.
Don't put that idea in my head. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and close out the video here. Mm-hmm. And we're going to catch you guys next week with our second episode of the FNC series. And we're going to be covering this really interesting... What? What the hell is all that background?
I was about to get into the... Go ahead.
Oh, you were going to say what it was?
Yeah, I was gonna do a little. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. No, just go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh. So, the next episode in that series is Alaska. So tell me about that. What happened there?
I'm not gonna give too many details, but next week's.
Like it.
Yeah, of course. We gotta dive deep. And we need time to dive deep. And right now we're out of time. Yes, exactly. No, but next week's episode is, about Alaska. It's true crime. Second installment to the FNC series. Yes. And it's covering a boat that was full of passengers. And that's all I'm going to say. A boat full of passengers.
Mm-hmm. Boats are,
in Alaska.
I don't know why people still like traveling on the water. It's weird. They always go missing.
Says the guy that went on a cruise last year. Don't do that.
Hey,
do not do that.
I'm just saying it gets weird just because.
Or not last year, 2 years ago.
Listen, everybody likes to.
Wow, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
But anyways, we're going to go ahead and catch you guys next week. I've been your host, Sav.
And I've been your host, DJ.
Thank you for taking the time to tune into Deeper Than Most.